Hi, I'm Sharon and I'm one of the pioneering employees of Cebu Blue Ocean Academy. I still remember how it all began back in June 2015. We opened our doors to just 18 students, and at that time we had no idea how far we would go. But slowly, surely we grew, and before we knew it, we were welcoming more students than we ever expected. Through the years, we built more than just a language school. We had special courses, online and offline classes, fun activities, and unforgettable events. Cebu Blue Ocean became a place where students from all over the world didn't just learn English, they built friendships, found second homes, and discovered new parts of themselves. Then in 2020, the world changed. The pandemic hit and everything stopped.
The Philippines reports the biggest spike in daily infections in Southeast Asia.
Well, airline operations in the Philippines also affected by the country's COVID surge. Philippine Airlines says it called off 80 domestic and 6 international flights.
We are now implementing the extreme enhanced community quarantine.
For a school that welcomed international students, this was one of our most difficult seasons. Travel restrictions, lockdowns, and closed borders forced us to shift completely. But we didn't give up. We went to an online setup, believing that someday the uncertainty would pass. Throughout this time, our connection with our partners around the world became even more important. We stayed in touch, coordinated every step, and kept moving together. And just when we were adopting, another challenge struck. Typhoon Rai, or as we know it here in the Philippines, Super Typhoon Odette.
We begin with an update on the weather. Typhoon Odette makes its second landfall.
The storm brought devastating damage. We lost power, water, internet, everything. But we had students and employees depending on us, and so we found ways. We moved from one island to another, searching for signal, doing whatever we could to continue our classes. It was tough, but we made it through. By 2022, things slowly got better. Borders reopened, flights resumed, and we welcomed our students back to the academy. Classes came back gradually at first, but with each student who arrived, Cebu Blue Ocean came alive again. We didn't just reopen, we restarted strong. Operations resumed with more energy, more passion, and more drive. Our facilities were refreshed. We gave the academy a new look to welcome a new chapter. We opened an additional dormitory, added new study lounges, and created better spaces for learning. Activities became more vibrant. Training and development were reinforced. Students didn't just come to learn, they came to thrive. And with the support of our dedicated agents and partners, we expanded our reach, welcoming students from more nationalities than ever before. And as we look ahead, Cebu Blue Ocean Academy remains committed to going further, to reaching more hearts across the globe with quality English education and unforgettable experiences. Our teachers, each from different backgrounds, share one goal: to help students grow not just in language, but in confidence. Our operations staff and admin have been the engine that keeps everything running, even in the hardest times. Our management and our bosses never gave up. Their leadership, faith, and resilience have brought us to where we are today. And today, we want to take a moment to honor the people behind the scenes, not just for their hard work, but for something even greater. To every employee who stayed, who showed up even when it was hard, who smiled for our students even when they were tired, who believed in what we were doing even when everything felt uncertain. You are the reason we are here. It wasn't just your effort, it was your resilience. Your ability to hold on, adopt, adjust, and still give your best, even when storms came, even when the world shut down. You kept going. You carried the spirit of Cebu Blue Ocean Academy not just in your task, but in your heart. You didn't just help us survive, you helped us shine. You showed what it means to stand together, to fight for something bigger than ourselves. This 10-year milestone belongs to all of us. It is written in your sacrifices, your courage, your faith, and your love. Cebu Blue Ocean is not just a place, it's a story written by people who chose to stay, to believe, and to give their all. We are more than roles and routines. We are Cebu Blue Ocean Academy.
That's the Blue Ocean vibe.